Hello YouTubers, it's Fox, and I'm back. I now have the patch notes with me, for once, so I can actually go over everything that's changed, because it was actually far more than I ever expected. Also, I took off my thing to see if that would fix the, recording issue. It has not fixed the recording issue. I'm still in windowed mode. I do not know why perhaps it's not working with TF2. I did make the babyface blaster. I'll show that in a later video. But let's see. All the stuff that's changed. There's quite a bit of it. First things first. Where is it? Do I even have it anymore? Yes. The contour. The contour has actually been changed so that it is more usable. It's changed to its rage building source from damage done and received to only damage done, and the charge rate is 25% faster, so therefore it's actually a very viable option. It's quite usable. I may use it more often now. Now this is interesting. The Koza Camper has also been updated. It gives you 1+ health regeneration per second on the wearer, and instead of, what was it, 95%? No, 90%. Instead of 90% movement speed, it's 80% movement speed, which isn't too horrible. I do like the health regeneration, that's kind of cool. Let's see, what else has been updated? I've already talked about the equalizer and escape plan. It's going to take forever to get used to having that as two different weapons. That's fine. I still like. I'll still probably use it because it's a good weapon. Let's see. Oh, the Tommy Slav has been changed. It's been nerfed quite bad, in my opinion. It went from 40% spin up time to 10%. So it's a lot slower. So in my opinion, it's not. I can see what Valve is doing. They're trying to steer people away to not always use the same weapon, which I do appreciate, because they nerfed the Enforcer, they're nerfing weapons that are really powerful. This is something I really like, because I liked the Crusader crossbow. 40% faster reload time. That's what that fucking thing needed. So I really wish to use that in the near future. A lot more. Also, damn it. The gloves of running urgently no longer make you bleed. Instead, you are marked for death, which means that you will be taking mini crits when you have that, which is a lot better. And instead of and it'll last 3 seconds after switching to a weapon, so you do have to plan ahead, which is still fine. And instead of being minus 50% damage, it's only 25% damage. So you can still kind of use it as a weapon. So it isn't horrible, which is cool, because that makes that weapon a lot better. Let's see. The quick fix. The quick fix. One of my favorites. The quick fix. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be saying it on here, but in the patch notes it says that medic mirrors blast damage of their heal target, or blast jump of their heal target. I'm guessing that means if a soldier rocket jumps, or if a demo man sticky jumps, you can go with them. I haven't tested this yet, but I do want to get a friend on here and test it. With like a sticky jumper, or even just sticky grenades, because the quick fix, if that's what the quick fix can do, then that's amazing. That instantly makes the quick fix better, because that'll be great for like capturing points quicker and everything. It will definitely get a faster cap. Sticky jumpers and the rocket jumper have added flying sound to the blast jumps, so it sounds like you're flying apparently. Haven't really noticed that yet. The critical and bulk atomic punch have been increased from 6 seconds to 8 seconds. And also, the criticola now increases your movement speed by 25% and mini crits damage taken and done. Which is cool because that means it's even better and it's easier to dodge with it. Alright, looks like we're getting down to the bottom of this. Alright, the final part of the patch notes is a lot of the pyro weapons have been changed for good reason. I mean, this is all about the pyro. All flamethrowers' base damage has increased by 10%. All of them. So, even the base flamethrower. Now, the back burner has removed 10% bonus damage attribute because of the increase of all damage, so that it wouldn't change. So the damage hasn't actually changed for the back burner. Added minus 10% damage penalty to the degreaser to keep the damage the same as it was. And the Phlogistinator, the only thing that they changed for this was you take 75% minus damage instead of 90% minus damage. So it actually leaves you more vulnerable. And that seems like those are all of the updates. I will also show off the crafting materials if you have not seen them yet. I don't know why you haven't. But I will show you all the required things. You can make the escape plan now with a disciplinary action and a scrap metal. Doesn't matter if you already have a equalizer. Beggar's Bazooka. You need 3 direct hits and a reclaimed medal. I've seen this weapon in action. It is disgusting, but I haven't actually used it yet. I definitely won't have the ingredients for that for a while because direct hits are not that common. Hitman Heatmaker. I need a bizarre bargain for this. I do have a Machina that I don't mind parting with, but gain focus on kills and assist. Focus activates on fire when focus meter is full, and in focus plus 25% charge and no unscoping. So you're basically forced to stay scope, but it's very good for headshots, basically. Which is, it's cool. It's basically combining the Machina and the Bazaar bargain. It makes a lot of sense. This I really want. This is probably the #1 weapon I want right now. The Cleaner's Carbine. On kill, 3 seconds of 100% crit chance, 20% minus clip size, and 35% slower firing speed. It's a new submachine gun. I love the submachine gun, and I really, really would like to have this. This I do have. I will be showing you in a little bit. It requires 2 shortstops. Mine's actually untradeable at the moment because one of my shortstops was untradeable, but I wanted to get it as soon as possible so I could show it to you guys. The Pretty Boys Pocket Pistol. I do not have a regular Mad Milk or a Winger because I didn't like the Winger. But this is pretty cool as well. You get 15 bonus max health on the wearer, which can save you from a rocket or a lock and load grenade, if I remember correctly, which is very useful. Wearer never takes falling damage, which is also highly useful, even though the scout could double jump. 25% slower firing speed, which is okay if you're trying to aim from a distance, and 50% fire damage vulnerability. You shouldn't be taking that much fire damage as a scout anyway. Scorch Shot. This sounds like a very interesting weapon, however I do not have an extra degreaser. Flare knocks back a target on hit and ignites enemies in a small radius. 50% damage penalty, that's a lot of damage penalty, but if it still gets the crit shots when they're on fire, even if it's at 50%, that's still pretty good, in my opinion. Especially if you can just keep shooting them with the Scorch Shot. So, definitely seems like a very long-ranged flare gun, which I wouldn't mind using. So, next video will probably be showing off this. I might wait until I get the pistol to go with it. I don't think I should combine those two because it wouldn't make very much sense. One canceling out. Because the way that this works is it's 40% more accurate. On hit, builds boost. Run at double speed at maximum boost. 30% damage penalty. 35% minus slower movement speed on the wearer. And boost resets whenever you jump. So combining this with this isn't the best idea because you shouldn't be jumping and you shouldn't be taking falling damage if you're not jumping. Therefore, you got a little bit of a conundrum there. You have to choose one or the other kind of thing. But that's fine because it is a new pistol and it is a new scatter gun, not a force of nature. That's what these are, the forces of nature. So yeah, it's got 6 shots in the barrel, and it, as far as I can tell, it looks really good. So can't wait to show those off. So I guess I will see you guys next time for some weapon updates. See you guys then.